Hello guys, and welcome to episode 4 of my Karelia campaign in Steel Division 2, playing on the Soviet side. Previously, we pushed out of Primorsk onto the island and took the first objective from the Finns. Now we're just going to be continuing to press forward along our front and potentially kill some of these disorganized units. I think that we're going to use these as the premise for our attacks. So the 3rd Battalion of the 20th Brigade will hit those first. What can reinforce? So they can bring in the light AA battalion here, as well as the heavy artillery battalion, which means I'm probably going to have to invest at least a couple of infantry regiments to get rid of that. These do have mortars, so they should be able to break down any artillery that's brought in. Now the asterisk is there. That means they can't initiate, but I believe they can reinforce. Anyway, let's jump on in. Oh, maybe not. Okay, never mind. That's great. And that means we destroyed the 20th Brigade, the 2nd Battalion. Nice. Alright, we'll try and take out this one as well then. I guess if the AA can't join in, we may as well just use the 97th Rifle Corps here to destroy those. And none of the others can reinforce nearby, because they don't have enough action points left, so brilliant. And that's going to leave us enough to move back as well. Fantastic. Right, we'll play a little bit of leapfrog here. I'm going to move up the 1189th Rifle Regiment. We'll push them up into the gap there. I could also push through with these two, but not sure about that. I might wait to move these because we still have more attacks to make down here. The 1st Mobile Group could easily just delete this light AA battalion for us, which would be quite nice because it would free up the airspace. I guess the fighter regiment's still here though, so that would prevent us for the time being. But yeah, I can now move those back, the 97th Rifle Corps. I could set up my own AA here. Let's maybe do that. Actually, this one would have been better. Yeah, we'll do that. That's actually going to damage those aircraft. Fantastic. Look at that. We shot down 8 Me-109 G2s. 3 Brewsters. Gladiator G50. That's great. That actually forces them back as well. So now if we demolish the AA, then this will be our airspace to do what with as we please. And since we actually have the 3rd Mobile Group here at the front, that's going to be pretty nice. We can also just blitz through the 1st Brigade of the 1st Battalion of the 3rd Brigade. I could bring across the 1236th Rifle Regiment here, assuming that nothing else can reinforce in Phase A. Yeah, we're all good. Look at that. Pushing them back. I'm actually going to shift those back a little bit, and we'll allow the Mobile Group to take that position. At Petrovka. Great. And yeah, we'll just shift these up, make sure they have a couple action points at least. Well, that's only going to have 1, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll lead with our Mobile Group. By this Mobile Group, let's get this used. We'll attack the light AA battalion. That is going to allow them to bring in the super heavy artillery battalion behind them, and potentially the dragoon regiment here. There's also a cavalry regiment that could join. These actually have loads of the 2-man Panzerrex squads. Pansari Kauhu? I'm not sure how you pronounce that one. Either way, we will make this attack with the 1st Mobile Group. I'll bring in the 709th behind us. And I might also bring in the 178th, Rifle Division HQ, because we're probably not going to make much use of them, but it will provide us the extra points in Phase B to get the job done. Okay, let's jump on in. They didn't actually reinforce this AA, so that's going to allow us to push through quite effectively. I am just going to have to make sure that if I'm using a lot of tanks that I don't get them surrounded. We'll do manual deployment. And I'm kind of tempted actually to use some recon initially, just to discover what I'm firing at. Let's bring in the Dosor squads. These come with armored cars as well, so kind of worth it. We'll just have them deploy on the high ground here to spot anything that's on the low ground. And then, aside from that, may as well just use IS-2s, so bring in these. I don't think much of their AA has any form of AP, and none of the units they come with will, so yeah, it should be fine. Alright, we'll take up positions on the right hand side here with the IS-2s. I'll have one push across the open. It may be worth making use of infantry on the left here. Just because the range engagement is a bit closer. But saying that, I think I'm just going to bring in a couple IS-2s and we'll just head towards these flags for now. Okay. Let's launch the battle. I do have more infantry I can bring in if needs be. It might be worth bringing in infantry just so that we can spot stuff when we're pushing forwards with the IS-2s. But I believe they have the Verkotins or whatever they are. Yeah, these things. Am I not in line of sight? I don't want to get too close to those because they're kind of like Flakvillings in that they can still destroy heavy armor just to the sheer amount of damage they can put out. But at least we're spotting these AA pieces. That's good. And that's going to help us spot a lot. Lovely. I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with this. I guess I could bring in a couple of Zis-3s. We're going to get 4 points anyway. Bring in a couple of Zis-3s. We'll just start artying that, and then I can engage it with the IS-2. I'll just unload them straight away. And we'll just have them start firing. Alright, let's push on to this objective. I'll move the BA-64B round. I should be able to kill that pretty quick. The IS-2s, they do have reasonable HE, so they do a decent amount of damage to AA pieces like that. A direct hit would be very nice right now, because we've actually timed that really well. I guess the other thing we could do is maybe just use Superi close range, but I'm not sure. I'm going to have these both move to the edge. It seems to be maybe something here, I'm not sure. Okay, there we go. It's an infantry squad. Now we do have the machine guns on target from the IS-2, so that should help us out quite a bit. We'll have this come round the back way. Now we've only got 3 points at the moment, which is less than ideal. Let's bring up a T-34-76 to help us out here as well. Oh, there is also the AA up here. Right, well, that's dead. Yeah, these guys don't have any form of AT, so they can't stop me. That AA piece is pretty nasty, so we'll make sure to back off. Surprised we just can't see anything here. Those are spotted loads initially. Right, I'll push round with the IS-2 there, that's fine. I'm going to bring in the Komroti as well. That will give the extra veterancy to the IS-2. Sorry for the horrible crackling sound, by the way. That does happen because of the Verkotins with the 20 mils. And sorry if you weren't noticing that before and you are now since I mentioned it. But yeah, that's in game. And I can't do anything about that. Alright, let's move forwards with the BA-64B and we'll see what we can find. And we can shoot at it from the ridge with the IS-2. Right, there we go, lovely. Oh, we found the AA there. Demolished my recon. It's rather sad. I can't get this too close, actually, to that AA truck, because the BA-64 will probably die. Right, let's see about pushing toward this AA piece. Probably best to let the IS-2 go first. Alright, so we have line of sight there. Well, I think the range is like perfect for them both to hit me at the same time. We do have to be careful, because they could, in theory, break down the IS-2 with HE fire. Right, at least we've revealed that. That's good. Alright, we took out that as well. Fantastic. Okay, now we can start making a little bit more ground on the left, hopefully. A little group of tanks that can make the ground, and we can move these as threes up to kind of hold ground in the meantime as well. We'll bring up a couple more T-34-76s. So in Phase B, we're going to have a load of points to work with because we're reinforcing with 2 regiments. I'm a little bit concerned about having my Dosor run out in the open. I might bring in another Dosor squad with another BA-64B just so that we can scout that out. Let's move this BA-64B to the left this time. And finding these AA is an absolute nightmare. Oh, we destroyed that one, that's good. Hopefully that opens up a bit of a salient. Yeah, looks like it has. But there's something here now. I'm going to bring in a unit of Saperi, and we're going to bring in that Dosor squad on the right. There's definitely something there. Move the IS-2 closer. We'll bring the T-34 through the light cover. Right, we'll just unload the Zapadi. I'm going to give them an attack move order. I'm going to have to be careful of those. They do have a Panzerfaust. Oh, we have discovered another AA piece. We might actually lose an IS-2 here. Would be unfortunate. Let's leave the Dosor squad behind, and we'll send the BA-64 forwards to spot that. I'm surprised how hidden they are. And that should stop these two from touching each other, which is good. 2 salients did not connect. Great, so I'm actually going to move my IS-2 up now to the crossroads. That's the 4th AA destroyed there. Let's just drive down the hill and take out the other one. Great. Oh no, that one's been hit as well. Okay, well that's a bit awkward. Well, we took out that one, but yeah, that's unfortunately causing a lot of damage. Do I have anything long range that I could use, like a mortar or something? Because it's just hidden at the moment and we can't hit it. It's really annoying. I'm going to bring up a Saperi here and we'll try and clean that out. I guess the one thing I'm kind of glad about is that it hasn't killed an IS-2 yet, but I feel like I just jinxed it by saying that. I was like really apprehensive about finishing that sentence. I have a real bad thing going on stream sometimes where I always jinx myself. My BA-64B, it still hasn't found it. I might actually turn off the weapon. We'll just kind of drive as close as we can. Oh god, it spotted us. Alright, it's time for the T-34 to do its job then. Hopefully the ZIS-2 hits the mark as well. Although saying that, the T-34 is supposed to be hidden, but that's still being spotted as well. Damn, this thing's ridiculous. Alright, we're into phase B. Let's just get the T-34s. I'm sick of this. Let's just kill it. Being stopped by one lonely AA. I need to get rid of that horrible noise that it makes. Well, let's push up to the next crossroads with the IS-2. I'm going to keep a couple of these here on that crossroads, but we'll send one over to capture that flag on the left-hand side. Got all of these. I might have a couple go towards the AA piece now. We'll have the rest actually just go left. I need to find whatever is in here. I guess it's some sort of AT. Not AT, infantry. What am I on about? Oh, this could be bad. Hopefully the Zapali finishes that off in time. Oh no, please finish it off. Oh, it was only on 1 health. Oh. Yes, that was what I was worried about, like the leader with the Panzerfaust. That's why I didn't want to charge into the town. We should be able to finish that off. But yeah, losing to that AA piece there. Oh, that's really sad. We did lose a T-34. Where was that? Where was that? Oh, that was the one up here, by the looks of things. Yeah, that one's been destroyed. Probably by one of those annoying AA pieces. I kind of overlooked how powerful they would be. Or how annoying they would be, especially considering we have all this recon around and we still couldn't see that 20mm AA. Anyway, we'll go capture that one. We're at a major defeat right now, which is good. And it's probably going to be a total defeat for the enemy. We'll just speed it up. Okay, well, I think I'm just gonna maybe leave this. I don't know, it depends if that shot does the job. Yeah, it did. Okay, thank God. That's ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. These like heroic Finnish crews just annihilating my T-34s at close range with 20mm AA. Fantastic. Right. Let's just speed it up. There's only 1 minute left. I'll make sure to help finish that off. This might end up actually destroying this unit. We've got 23 out of 24 objectives. And we killed a lot of them. Let's have a look. Team stats. 24 kills, 9 losses. Look at those kills. Lovely. Yeah, we lost 2 T-34, 76, 1943s, and that's a Purdy squad. Oof. Alright. I guess that'll do. Does that destroy them? Let's hope it does. Total defeat? No, it didn't. Okay. Well, at least my first mobile group is in front And they can't initiate attacks with the artillery. So that is fine. That's going to allow us to bring round a couple of these rifle regiments. Great. And we'll just start pushing out. We've broken through the choke points now, so this is going to get pretty brutal. I can't really move these up more than I have, so we'll just do it a little bit, not too much. I don't want to get into range of these units, but I don't mind about them being in range on the left-hand side. Let's keep that one with 2 action points behind, so we can use it to reinforce if needs be. We'll just keep moving around with all of these units. Fill out that breakthrough. Okay, let's look for attacks elsewhere. We have this one isolated unit of disheartened units that we can probably just smash through. I'll be looking to do that. Here, I can probably arty this infantry and then attack the disorganized unit. Let's bombard with this one. Did I just bombard the wrong one? Yeah, I did. That's dumb. Well, we'll just bombard with this one as well then. Okay, and then we can attack like so. I'll bring in a Phase B unit just in case the AA can fight. Okay, they can't, great. So that's going to break down their defenses there. I will just move these up. That's going to give us the ground. Fantastic. And I'm just going to zoom up here with the 115th Rifle Corps HQ. That's going to put us next to the light AA. I'll bring another unit probably behind. Actually, I don't want them to be close enough to be attacked, so we'll probably put them here. Not sure if actually they can be attacked there or not. Oh well. Yeah, we broke the defenses here regardless, so that is fantastic. May as well just leave those as they are. And I'll bring up the 142nd Rifle Division there as well. Okay. That's made a little bit of a breakthrough. We have the forces coming down to the bottom here. They seem to have backed off quite a bit. What sort of groups do these have? So we've got DP Grupper, which are 4-man squads. So our mainline infantry on these is 4-man squads. Wow. And then we got some Maxims and some PTRSs. Wow. These could have been overrun very easily. But we now have our rifle regiments here. Fantastic. And we'll make a little push in from the bottom. And we won't do it this turn. I'll probably initiate the attack with the 204th Rifle Regiment in the next turn. And we'll hit the 2nd Battalion of the 19th Brigade. Let's see where else we can attack. We could potentially push through here. There is a little gap in the AA, actually. We could use some aircraft to help us break this down. We led the charge with the 203rd Rifle Regiment, and then used maybe a couple of air regiments. I might be able to do a lot of work for us, for sure. I could bring in, let's see, these are recon. Do we have any bombers, actually? I think I might bring in the IL-2s. And then maybe the 159th Guards Fighter Wing. The reason being is it looks like some of these potentially have, yeah, cluster AP. We've got a couple of Yak 9Bs here. Okay. Let's bring in the 203rd Rifle Regiment, the 159th Guards Fighter Wing, and the 566th Assault Regiment. we'll make a little attack through here. Player control, we'll jump on in. So, again, they're not bringing in any reinforcements, but it's 1v1 on the ground, at least. And you'll deploy. So I do have to be a little bit careful with my infantry. I think, initially, I'm just going to spread out with a bunch of Strelki, and we'll see how we get on. We'll just put 6 Strelki on each road. And we'll just have them with simple orders to move forwards like so. I'll follow them up with AT guns. This AT gun we're actually going to have just unload further up. Same deal here, may as well have it just unload on the edge there. And same on the left hand side. Okay. For the heavy forest on the far left and right, we are going to need some avtos. But I think I'm just going to launch it initially. Maybe bring in the snipers as well. Yeah, we'll bring in the snipers as well. And then we can spot stuff, and then we can hit them with airstrikes. That should be fun. Cool. I think these are going to be going too far, but we'll just organise that as we go. So we have LA 5 FNs, and we've also got the IL2s. We actually get the IL2s with napalm, which is going to be cool. Right, off we go. They do have defences, so we do have to be a little bit careful about that. I'm just going to unload all of these now. And we'll just push up the hill initially. Have all of these just push towards that objective. These ones can probably push across the open to that objective initially. And on the left hand side, we'll try and get up the hill. And wherever we spot infantry, we'll kill them. These IL2s, I really love the paint job on them. They look really nice. It should, quite literally, melt this Maxim squad. There you go. Job's a good one. I don't know what it killed next to it, but something else died there as well. The other great thing about these IL-2s is they do have machine guns, and also cannons, more importantly. So after they drop their napalm, if you want, you can strafe with them as well. We'll bring this in for the Bunker Maxim. I'm curious how much damage it's going to do to a Bunker Maxim actually. Whether or not it will kill it in one go. Be interesting to see. Nope. Didn't kill it in one run. But these are certainly dead. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. We have so many points. Beautiful. One of my snipers died. That's sad. Damn, it must be terrifying. Just have an IL-2 drop napalm all over your face. I'm actually going to have these push to the right, and we'll just bring in some more Rauki to push up on the left. Ah, I just lost 2 of my snipers there unnecessarily. Oops. Should have had them stop and fire. Same deal here. If they stop and fire, they'll be way more accurate and they'll do way more damage. They'll just kill those squads entirely. Well, these Strelki, they've ended up in the middle of a lot of aircraft. Let's get our bombers in. Well, looks like I lost 3 of the snipers in the center. Big waste. Big waste indeed. Okay, great. Well, that did a lot of damage to the infantry on the left. I really didn't expect to come up against this much infantry. I guess there's not as much on the right-hand side, but still. Maybe it's because the map's a bit smaller, so things are a bit more concentrated than I was expecting. Yeah, I thought my sniper strategy would be fine, but we've already lost a lot of the snipers. These Strelki on the left, they took a beating as well. I've got a couple more of these bombers at least that we can use. Put a couple bombs onto the bunker maxim and we'll put a couple onto that leader squad. Could use another one to take care of this bunker. I guess I could bring in the IL-2 soon. Well, there's also some infantry there. Well, that did the trick. That should probably kill the bunker, yeah. Because it was already damaged previously from the other strikes we've done. I think there isn't an infantry unit here, so we can keep pushing up. Wait, did my Strelki? Yeah, they surrendered. Surrendered them. Odd. Maybe it was the Maxim that was nearby? Didn't look like they were pinned down though. Maybe it was a close range infantry unit of some sort. Don't know. Either way, we are starting to make some progress finally. The initial amount of forces they had is starting to peter out, so we should be fine. Lovely. Take care of that. Now we just push forwards and take that on the right hand side there. I won't bother using any of this napalm anymore on AT bunkers, it's kind of pointless. Right, just lost the Strelki squad. Oh, we could certainly drop some napalm there, that'd be fantastic. We'll go stand on top of that bunker so we can get rid of that. Could probably use an IL-2 here. Another Strelki squad going down though. Unfortunate. Oh, lovely. Still lost the squad, but certainly burned them. Yeah, the trouble is with these snipers now is that the Maxim squads have the 1200 meter range. So they can hit the snipers before the snipers can fire back, so the snipers keep moving, which is a big problem because units take more damage when they're moving, or infantry does more specifically. Right, let's get some IL-2s with rockets and we'll just charge this. That's the trouble sometimes with falling back. Completely surrounded this bunker. Just gotta finish pinning it down. Great, surrendered it. So many Maxim squads. I guess that's one thing I'm gonna use to my advantage when I get my hands on the finish. I might actually have that one just hit that bunker, because that bunker's been a pain. We've lost so many infantry units in this battle. I think we potentially destroyed that bunker though with that bombing strike. Oh, we're sniping their leader there. Get some more Strelki DP to come in. I guess I'm not too concerned about losing normal Strelki squads. We've lost quite a few of them though. We'll bomb that Maxim squad, or that Maxim bunker, and then we'll just run it down. My sniper died on the right hand side. Yeah, most of my snipers are dead. I think that's the biggest mistake I've made in this particular battle. Just relying on those snipers a little too much. Oh well. With our airstrikes coming in, I think we're all good. We just need to surrender that. Lovely. Okay, job's a good one. Let's make sure to bring in some more of these bombers. Great. Putting that Strelki on return fire. Just so they don't die. Well, the mortar might end up killing them, I'm not sure. Let's shoot that mortar with one of these rocket planes. I'll hit that infantry squad there as well. Right, right, let's unload these. Get them into buildings. The snipers both firing. It's fantastic. Big old infantry engagement in the town there. I'm surprised they just have this many units on the ground. I guess I'm not really bringing in my own on the ground. So that's something, but still. I want a major victory, so we're going to have to up our game a little bit here. wherever we find infantry, we just need to bring in a bomber. So I think I'm just going to have the rest of these fly about as well. Just readily available. We can triple bomb that bunker, I guess. Or maybe even go for a hit onto that mortar. Well, that's the bunker taken care of. That's good. With that squad pinned down, we might be able to push onto that flag. We'll give it a go. We're pretty close to taking a couple more flags. Right, we just pushed it to a major victory anyway. That's good. Not terribly pleased with my performance though, not gonna lie. Feel like we could have done a lot better. Maybe I was just like too reliant on the IL-2s. But it's always nice to see the IL-2s come in and just absolutely wreck everything. I mean, just look at that. Just demolish them there. Fantastic. Right, we'll take the major victory. Yeah, 23 losses that time around, including 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sniper squads. It's a bad day to be a sniper. The Stoker I don't really care about. Stoker DP, it's okay. Alright, well, we managed to push through with a singular unit, so I guess it's not the end of the world, but yeah, that's really tough. That's some more ground made. Fantastic. And I'll probably have the 98th Rifle Corps move up behind them. We can't actually make any more ground than that, which is a little unfortunate. But we're coming in from all sides. I'll probably end up attacking here as well. We use the heavy artillery battalion as a target to potentially dislodge these other units, but I think we'll still have to deal with fortifications in that battle. We will see. But unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. We're not even out of the second turn yet, and we're making a lot of progress. So, yeah, things are going well. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.